loving, giving, and wants the progress of other people. He sent many of us to abroad for our studies. At least 4 or 5 of the brothers, of his own brothers, to abroad for studies. And when we came back, we stood responsible for our accommodation, feeding, till we get ourselves in a job.
My dad was a great man with compassion, love, very, very sincere, hardworking. He believed that with God you can achieve anything in life. You know, he taught me how to love God, read the Word of God. The way I am right now is because of his teaching. I really, very proud of my dad, and I do miss him, especially his great sense of humor. Some of them could be a very, very dry sense of humor, but he's got a fantastic sense of humor. I will miss Daddy's advice. You can run to him anytime. You pick the phone and you can call him, and he give you 1 or 2 words, and that goes a long way. Daddy, wherever you are right now, I know you are watching down on us, and we'll really say I love you and I miss you. And my grandchildren, and whatever we do, we'll keep the legacy going. Thank you so much, and I will never change you for any other father. You always be my father, whether now, tomorrow, or in the future.
I love my father, and I know that he loves me too. In fact, he loves all his children. I'm going to miss him so much. His smile, it's like my smile. The way he eats, especially when he's eating meat, the way his face looks like, I'm going to miss that. That kind of fun, he has a funny face when he's trying to eat, or especially meat. The way it looks like, I'm going to miss that face. It's a loving father. Daddy has passion for God. That is unique. He loves God with all his heart. He will give all for God. That is one thing I know. He also will do everything possible to educate his children. He's not the kind of father that will like say that I have enough, so I'm going to lavish my children with special gifts, with lotteries and all sorts of things. I mean, it was difficult to get some special things probably other children, other rich children will have. He tried to impact in us that education is important, that whatever you acquire, it is with you and you die with it. But whatever he gives to you, it cannot last. It can be taken away from you.
One thing that I know about Daddy that passed away, we call him Daddy. So, I'm part of it. I call him Daddy too. Is that the first time meeting him, I figured out he's a very industrious person. He loves to work. He's very result-oriented. He loves a lot. Even while he was in a white garment church, you could see his zeal for the things of God. He has zeal for the things of God. And that's I could say. And after his businesses and the other things he did, he really put his heart to it. And when he became a Christian as well, you could see his footprints every place he goes to. He planted a church. He invested in the people. He influenced the people a lot. When we went around doing his funeral services, and one thing that struck out of all the testimonies that were given is his ability to give. He gives of both his substance and he gives both of himself as well. What else can I say about him? He's a loving grandpa as well. I remember when I had my last child and he showed up and we were like, okay, Daddy, we didn't know you were in the US. He said, I have come to induct my grandchild into my family. And that was very, very surprising and awesome at that moment. That is a visionary that gave us a reason to live. Go ahead. He envisioned his children to go above and beyond in everything that they do. He's a man that taught excellence and for us to reach to the highest ideal. We're going to miss Daddy for all that he brought to our family: love, discipline, hard work, dedication, faith, strength, God, I will say he's a great father and we'll miss him very dearly.
He's just been a great man, very kind. I grew up with him because most my granny and my auntie and I grew up with him. You know, when they came from London, we went to they moved us to Radwood Avenue. I was in Fountain at the time. I'm always going to their house for weekends, so I'm very much in the know about him. He's a great man, very nice, caring, and very funny. Absolutely, he will laugh and laugh and laugh. He cracks jokes. There are always some jokes that, you know, and there was a time he used to tease me that I couldn't speak properly Yoruba. It's a great man. I remember when I was younger, he took us to the amusement park, and from there he's always been a source of inspiration. He's always followed God dearly. I learned how to be steadfast. I learned from him that when you are with God, you cannot lose anything.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to see him one-on-one. But since my daughter got married to his son, we've been talking on the phone because he was somehow he don't come to Nigeria all the while. But we normally have chats on the phone from when he was in North Carolina. But recently when he moved down to Canada, I felt bad that I couldn't talk to him on his last days. But he has been a very supportive man, a kind-hearted man, and a lover of children. Because I learned all his son-in-laws, he sent them to school from his own purse. And unfortunately, when my daughter came into their life, the man he's been getting older. You couldn't do what he has been doing to others, but for the little time my daughter had with the man, I thank God for it.
I met Gracious Daddy many years ago, and my recollection of him has been one of a wonderful father, a good Christian, honest Christian, honest man, a fantastic role model. Over the years, I have watched his children grow, emulate him. I have emulated him as well. And his ethics about business is phenomenal. I remember very well when I came to Nigeria for the first time in many years. I was, in England. I was born in England, and I decided I wanted to come back home. And I met a wonderful woman through one of my forums that I was running in England, Fapounda. Folake became my adopted sister. She's so close to me that every time I think about her, I think about the goodness, the impact that they left in my life and my son's life. Because when I say my son's life, it was because of her that I decided it's time to come back home. I came back home and I can proudly say that today I'm a grounded Christian. I have a home in Nigeria, somewhere I can call my home, not the other side. My son took after me. He never wanted to come to Nigeria. The minute he stepped foot in Nigeria, got to know Folake, they organized everything for us, cars, everything was all sorted. I never felt for 1 minute that I've been away for too long. Everything was all done. Folake took care of us. We were like one of our own. From that day on, I took her on like my own sister. Today I'm so proud because they have their own ministry. Pastor Michael has his own ministry. Pastor Shibu has their own ministry. Rebecca has her own ministry. They all came through me. Every time as I stepped in England, they touched base with me first. And they started, and I watched them grow. I am so proud of the legacy that they have left behind. I'm so proud of the children, how they are supporting the children. I am doing it for my family. As a mommy, I always say that, there's a snail and a shell. And you see the shell, you see the snail itself. That is how daddy and mommy are. They're a wonderful couple. And I know mommy is going to live many more years. We're going to enjoy her in a the mighty name of Jesus. She will not miss Daddy in the mighty name of Jesus because we will feel that love for her. And may she remain blessed for many years to come. I love that family. I can't tell you how much I love them. They are so wonderful.
The thing that I miss the most about Grandpa is his passion for service and helping others even though he doesn't know who they are, and the fact that he was so driven and innovative in a time where no one was thinking about the future. He was thinking ahead and creating new things that no one had ever done before, and he's truly left a legacy and destiny for all of us to follow. And I hope that one day I can follow in his footprints and pass on this legacy throughout my life and to my children.
Although I never got to meet my grandfather, what I'm gonna miss is the amazing stories of what he's done. One quote comes to mind when I think of him, and it's by Steve Jobs: "Let's innovate tomorrow and not complain about what happened today." And that's what I think he lives by. I think that he innovates tomorrow and thinks of always what's gonna happen tomorrow and creates for the needy even when he doesn't need to. And he never stops giving, and that's what I'm gonna miss the most about him.
What I miss the most about him is also hearing his stories, and also my mom always was peaceful that he always told her that the hand of the giver is higher than the taker, and that really stuck with me. And I just want to be able to do even give more than give more, just as much as he did.
Reverend Dr. Edward Fapounda, or Dr. Ed Edwards, as we also call him, is the founder of our church, Voice of Comfort Ministries International, in Charlotte, North Carolina. He was a man of great faith, and during his wonderful time in Charlotte, North Carolina, I saw the dedication he gave to the building of the church in every dimension, in time, in labor, in money, in prayers. What I miss about him is the belief that through Christ anything is possible. There were two unique occasions that I recollect. Two members of our church that literally were almost as dead. In fact, one of them, the medical establishment in the largest hospital in North Carolina, advised that we should give consent for them to pull the plug. And Daddy said no. And unbelievably, this is a woman who's already a grandparent. She's still alive today. That's great faith, trusting God. I know of a friend of mine who was very sick. He didn't come to our church. He lived so far away. Almost every Sunday I can recount that after church service, Daddy would call me and say, let's go and pray for him. He didn't know this guy until when I told him, we have this man in Charlotte who's very sick and who needs prayer. He has tremendous faith in God. There was a lady that came to testify in our church that when he came to Daddy for prayer, somebody told him to come to Daddy for prayers, and Daddy prayed for her. And literally, I can't remember whether it's the right leg or the left leg, it grew 4 inches back to normal. She brought her mother to come and meet Daddy when she came to town, come and give thanks to God. And that was the first time that even Daddy knew that through him, God has performed that miracle.
Today has been a very successful event. I had my bit of doubt before coming from the UK. However, it's gone beyond my expectation. You know, the church service, the music. In fact, some of the music that I haven't heard for a while bring back the memory of Nigeria. And so I really, really enjoyed today. And I want to say a very, very big thank you to all those who have participated in it to make it successful.
It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. In fact, I appreciate it. I'm very grateful to everyone that participated, all the guests, the workers, the crew, in fact, everyone did perfect. And a special thanks to Mrs. Speaker. He did a very wonderful job because all the children who were not around, were not available, we were all in Europe, America, Canada, and this man took it upon herself to, you know, plan all this, and she did a wonderful job. We give thanks to God.
The event was excellent. We had a few glitches here and there, which is which is part of life. Okay, you expect the up and down, the dips, a little disappointment here and there, but eventually we came through with it. Everything we wanted done was done.
This event has been awesome. It's been a success, absolute success. I'm happy that I came. You know, we started it together. They told me the last minute. Immediately, Folake told me that Sister blah blah, don't worry about it. I'll take care of the children, and that's why I'm here. I am the chaperone for her children for the 2 days, and I'm so proud to be one.
The event of today is a glorious occasion, a grand homecoming celebration that is befitting. Even if we can do it twice as better as this, I think he deserves it.
The yoke lies on me now. That is the most important thing. The load he has been carrying for many years is now on my head. I'm now the senior controller of the whole family.